What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Green Man Grow 7. I'm Sean Knight, and today, look at this beauty. Look what I picked up this week. The Philodendron Tree. I'm going to insert a picture of how big these get. This is an actual tree. And so I went to a nursery this week, and this tree was sitting on the clearance rack. So it shows you that you can find some great finds. It just needed some TLC. Look at that. Can you see? Now I will admit, and I laugh because when I first saw it, I was like, these leaves look like lettuce or chard or kale or something. But then the more I look at it, look how beautiful that is. Isn't that something? And so again, when you see the picture, you'll see how big it gets. I repotted it and put it in so I can take a look at you can see the roots, so I can monitor how it's growing and if they're staying healthy. Because like I said, it was on a clearance rack, it needed a little TLC. But I wanted to bring this plant today and feature it because something different, something that probably most people haven't seen, because I never saw this before. And as a result of seeing it sitting there, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance on this plant, and I'm going to take it home, love on it, and allow it to thrive. Now, if you can notice, I don't know if you can see it on camera, the leaf it has a little water on it. So the plant is getting rid of extra moisture. So in my loft, it's very humid here. And so it's very conducive for tropical plants to thrive because of the humidity. I have 2 humidifiers, one on each end of the loft, and it's telling me I don't need any water right now. All I need is to just sit here and be. But look at that. And so I like it because it's going to get big. It's going to do what I want it to do. It's going to grow in this environment and just thrive and be a staple in what area. I haven't decided what area I'm going to put it in. I have it in the TLC corner, you know, getting extra light and making sure that I'm monitoring it since it is a new plant in my environment. But I just wanted to show you. Look at that. And the other reason I wanted to mention is because don't just go for the mainstream plants. Look at the clearance rack. You know, we're getting to the end of the season where, you know, we're coming up on fall real soon. And so most of the nurseries are starting to get the fall foliage and the fall plants in. And they want to give sales on the current things that they have because they want to move that. They don't want to just keep on to those plants. So this is a great time to get a sale. But yeah, a tree. So, you know, one thing I will say about this, and after this video, I will be washing my hands thoroughly. This plant, as most plants, we say this often. If you have children, if you have animals, make sure that you don't have these plants where they can get to them because they're toxic. This plant, however, is a little bit more than that. The leaves, and like I showed you the water that's on the leaves, the plant itself is toxic. And so if I was to touch the leaf and then touch my face, I could have an allergic reaction. If I were to touch the leaves and the sap that comes from, or that water that comes from it, and I touch my eyes or forget, not wash my hands and then put my hand in my mouth, that can be fatal. So I just wanted to mention that this is an aroid, which means that it's like our other philodendrons, our alocasias. But the difference is with philodendrons, you normally have 2 categories. You have climbers, and then you have those that creep on the floor of the forest. This one, however, is neither. It's a tree. So it's just going to grow and go out like this. So yeah, look at that. the Philodendron Tree. Again, I cannot pronounce, nor can I remember the official name, so I'll put it on the screen so that you can see it and you can look it up for yourself. But I just wanted to bring this one today, something a little different, because I saw it for the first time this week, decided to snatch it for the $5, and I wanted to present it to you, Plant Nation, and say, look at here, something else for you to consider if you have the room in your home, your apartment, your loft, so that you can grow it. Another tropical plant. I'm sure that since you can see it now, possibly you can find it in your area. Like I said, I found it at a nursery here in Chicago. I wasn't looking for it, but I'm happy I found it. And so I will be keeping you abreast of how this is growing, what I found out about its requirements, if I'm doing enough for it, or if I need to modify. Because that's a number one thing that we have to do when we bring plants home. Oftentimes, you know, the environment that we bring the plants to may not be conducive to what it needs. Or, like I said earlier, I may put this plant in one spot and it thrive, and move it to another spot and it tells me, that's not going to work for me. And so I'm trying to figure that out right now. And it's through patience and observation. And with both, I'll know. And then I can give it what it needs, and it'll give back to me beauty and be a focus point in my place. So there it is. So again, this is Sean Knight. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit the notification so that you will be alerted when I'm doing more videos and bringing more beauty. Plant Nation, I thank you.